Welcome to Hollywood. In this video, we are going to take a deep and emotional journey through the lives of 17 tragic queens of the golden era of Hollywood stars. 1. Judy Garland. Judy Garland, born Frances Ethel Gumm in 1922, rose to fame as Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, captivating the world with her voice and vulnerability. But behind the scenes, Judy's life was dominated by studio pressure, drug addiction, and emotional instability. MGM introduced her to amphetamines as a teen, and the habit persisted throughout her life. Multiple failed marriages and a lifelong struggle with mental health took their toll. She died of a barbiturate overdose in 1969 at just 47 years old, leaving behind a legacy of brilliance and tragedy. 2. Marilyn Monroe. Born Norma Jean Mortensen, Marilyn became the ultimate Hollywood sex symbol of the 1950s and early 60s. But her public image masked a deeply troubled soul. Her childhood was marked by foster care and abuse. Monroe's adult life was haunted by failed relationships, a constant need for validation, and addiction. Despite her success, she felt lonely and unloved. Her mysterious death from a barbiturate overdose in 1962 at age 36 only deepened her legend and her tragedy. 3. Barbara Payton. Barbara Payton's stunning beauty made her a rising star in the 1950s. But her personal life was a whirlwind of scandal and poor decisions. She was involved in a violent love triangle, struggled with alcoholism, and descended into prostitution. Her Hollywood dreams evaporated, and she died broke in 1967 at just 39 years old. Her life is often cited as one of the most cautionary tales in Tinseltown history. 4. Jean Seberg. A darling of both American and French cinema, Jean Seberg gained fame for her role in Breathless. But her political activism, including support for the Black Panther Party, led the FBI to target her through COINTELPRO. They spread false rumors that she was pregnant by a Black Panther member, which caused her tremendous psychological distress. After years of emotional turmoil, she was found dead in Paris in 1979, ruled a probable suicide. She was just 40 years old. 5. Frances Farmer. Frances Farmer was a brilliant actress known for her rebellious spirit and striking performances. She battled mental illness and was institutionalized multiple times, suffering horrific abuse in psychiatric facilities. Rumors of lobotomy, though never confirmed, haunted her memory. Despite brief comebacks, her life never recovered fully. She died of esophageal cancer in 1970 at age 56. Her story became emblematic of how Hollywood, and society, treats mentally ill women. 6. Carole Landis. A glamorous star of the 1940s, Carole Landis appeared in hits like Topper Returns. She had a well-documented affair with married actor Rex Harrison, which ended in heartbreak. She died by suicide in 1948 after being rejected by him. Her note left behind highlighted her despair. She was only 29. Carole's death sent shockwaves through Hollywood, but her story was quickly buried to protect reputations. 7. Thelma Todd. Known as the Ice Cream Blonde, Thelma Todd was a successful comedic actress during the 1930s. Her death at age 29 in 1935, found in her car in a garage, was officially ruled carbon monoxide poisoning, but many believed foul play was involved. Her business dealings and associations with gangsters added mystery to her tragic end, and her case remains one of Hollywood's enduring unsolved scandals. 8. Peg Entwistle. Peg Entwistle's name is inseparable from the Hollywood sign. In 1932, she climbed the letter H and jumped to her death. At just 24, she was despondent over a stalled career. Ironically, a letter offering her a major film role arrived shortly after her death. Peg's fate remains a symbol of broken dreams in Tinseltown. 9. Lupe Velez. Dubbed the Mexican Spitfire, Lupe Velez was one of the first Latina stars in Hollywood. Her vibrant performances masked deep emotional struggles. Pregnant and unmarried in the 1940s, she felt trapped by societal expectations and died of an intentional overdose. She was only 36. Her tragic story was further sensationalized by tabloids, cementing her as one of Hollywood's cautionary tales. 10. Dorothy Dandridge. The first African-American woman nominated for a Best Actress Oscar, Dandridge broke racial barriers. However, Hollywood limited her roles due to racism. Personal and financial troubles plagued her, including a failed marriage, a disabled daughter, and declining career opportunities. She died at 42 from a drug overdose, ruled accidental. Her legacy remains both pioneering and heartbreaking. 11. Clara Bow. The original It Girl, Clara Bow epitomized the Roaring Twenties. A massive star of the silent film era, she struggled to transition to talkies. Her mental health deteriorated, and she withdrew from public life. Bow faced exploitation, scandal, and institutionalization. She died in relative obscurity in 1965 at age 60. Her life illustrates how Hollywood can devour its brightest stars. 12. Hedy Lamarr. Though best known for her beauty, Lamarr was also a brilliant inventor. But she never received recognition in her lifetime for her technological contributions. Her personal life was turbulent, filled with failed marriages and financial troubles. She became reclusive later in life and died alone in 2000. Today, her scientific legacy is being rediscovered, but her emotional pain lingers in her story. 13. Susan Peters. A rising star in the 1940s, Peters was nominated for an Oscar and had a promising future. But in 1945, a hunting accident left her paralyzed. Despite efforts to continue acting, she faced overwhelming depression and died from complications related to anorexia and kidney failure in 1952. She was only 31, her career and life cut tragically short. 14. Gail Russell. With her haunting beauty and timid demeanor, Russell starred in films like Angel and The Badman. But she suffered from extreme shyness and turned to alcohol to cope. Her career fell apart, and she died of liver damage in 1961 at 36 years old. Her final years were marked by loneliness and obscurity. 15. Mary Astor. Though she enjoyed a long career and won an Oscar for The Great Lie, Astor's private life was riddled with scandal. A bitter custody battle revealed her salacious diary, which the press devoured. Though she maintained her career for decades, she struggled with alcoholism and guilt. Her later years were peaceful, but not free of regret. 16. Natalie Wood. A child star turned Hollywood icon, Natalie Wood dazzled audiences in West Side Story and Rebel Without a Cause. Her mysterious death by drowning in 1981 while on a boat with husband Robert Wagner and actor Christopher Walken remains unsolved and controversial. Though officially an accident, many suspect foul play. She was just 43. 17. Sharon Tate. Sharon Tate was a rising star, married to director Roman Polanski, and pregnant with their child when she was brutally murdered by followers of Charles Manson in 1969. Her death shocked the world and marked the end of Hollywood's innocence. She was only 26. Today, she is remembered as a symbol of lost potential and senseless tragedy. These 17 women, these tragic queens of Hollywood's golden era, remind us that fame often comes with a price. Behind the glamour were deep wounds, painful secrets, and sometimes unbearable pressures. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please like, comment, and subscribe to Hollywood Actions for more compelling stories from the silver screen's most unforgettable legends.